Hi everyone, welcome to Learn. So in this video, we are going to learn how to install Linux on a Windows operating system. So it's quite easy and very straightforward method. And for this purpose, we will be using WSL. So WSL stands for Windows Subsystem for Linux. And what it does, it basically allows you to install or run Linux on your Windows machine. So you don't have to use any virtual machine for this. Okay. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So the first thing that you need to do is first you need to identify if the WSL is installed or enabled on your system or not. So in order to do this, we'll go to the search option and then we'll go to the Windows PowerShell and then run as administrator. So once it is opened, the first thing that we'll do is we'll type this command WSL status. Once you click enter, you'll be given some messages. So if you get a message which says something like that WSL is not supported with the current machine configuration. So that means WSL is not enabled in your machine. So in order to enable the WSL, what you need to do, you again need to go to the search option and then type Windows Preferences Features. Click on this. If you scroll to the last, you'll find two options that we need to enable for this. One is Windows Subsystem for Linux, and the other option is Virtual Machine Platform. So once you have ticked this, once you have enabled this, you need to click on OK. Now, the Windows operating system will enable these features for us. It hardly takes around 20 to 30 seconds for this to be completed, but in worst cases, it might again take more than 1 minute. So once it is done, you'll get two options. One is to restart the laptop or machine, whichever you are using right now. And the second option that you'll see is restart later. So you need to click on restart now. So I'll be restarting my machine now, and then we'll again join back once the laptop is restarted. So once you have restarted your laptop, the first thing that we need to do is we need to check if WSL is enabled or not. So in order to do this, what we'll do, we'll go to the search and type Windows PowerShell and then run as administrator. Now we need to type the same command that we did earlier, which is WSL status. And you see the earlier error or the message that we were getting is not coming anymore, which shows that the WSL is successfully enabled. So the first task has been completed. The first part is done. Now, the second step would be to install any Linux distribution of our own choice. So WSL supports number of Linux distribution, and you can get the entire list by typing a simple command WSL list online. So you see, these are the distribution which WSL supports right now. So you can install any one of them. So for this demo purpose, I'm going to go with Ubuntu 20.04. Now, there are two ways to install the distribution. First is you can go to the Microsoft Store and from there you can install it. So in order to do this, we'll go to the search option and type store. And then at the top, we'll have the search button. We'll type here Ubuntu. So you'll get multiple options and you can select any one of them. So for example, if you select one, you can click on install and the Ubuntu will be installed on your system. As simple as that. The second method is to use a command line tool, which is PowerShell, and then install the Linux distribution through this. In order to do this, we'll have this simple command wsl.exe -install, and then you need to give the name of the distribution that you plan to install. So I'm planning to install Ubuntu 20.04. So you click enter And once you click enter, the machine will start downloading the distribution. And after the downloading is completed, the machine will install it itself and you don't have to do anything. So what I'll do, I'll stop the recording now because this process might take around 5 to 10 minutes. So I'll stop the recording now and then I'll start the recording once again once this installation is completed. So once the installation is done, you will be prompted to type a user account, create a user account. So I'm going to type bubblegum, which is going to be my username. And I need to give a password and then retype the password. That's it. That's the only thing that we need to do. Now, Ubuntu is successfully installed on your machine. So right now, the terminal that you're seeing right now is basically the Linux operating system, and you can start typing the Linux command of your choice. So let me see what are the different mounts that I have. Okay. So you can type ls to see all the directories or the files. You can type long list ll, and it will give you all the details of your current directory. Okay. So we have seen that the Linux commands are working fine. So that's it. You have successfully installed Ubuntu on your machine. Now, so once you close this, now in order to launch Ubuntu, you can simply go to the search bar and type Ubuntu. So the version that we installed was Ubuntu 20.04. So you just need to click on this and that's it. The terminal will open for you and then you can start typing your commands. So I hope you were able to follow along and you were able to successfully install Linux on your machine. Thank you.